So I heard you want to beat the Lost Sector fast.
What's good, guys? It's Zen, and I'm here with your daily Lost Sector guide. Now, I have over 4,000 hours in this game, so if you listen to these tips, we will get those runs going as fast as possible for you and get those exotics. Now, all of the information I drop throughout this video is super concise, and I drop relevant tips throughout the entire video, so be sure not to skip anything and watch the entire video for the best exotic farm. I'll give some additional info about this guide while I show you how to get there, but if you want, you already know where it's at. Feel free to skip to this time to get right into the guide. Today's Lost Sector is an excellent farm with regular 3 or 4 minute clears. The build I'll show you trivializes it, making it super easy. In this guide, just like my others, I use no exotic armor since I want the guide to be useful for anyone watching. With that in mind, I also use no class specific abilities to make it universal for all 3 classes. And now that you know how to get there, let's get right into the guide. Alright, so first I'll show you the best build to steamroll the Lost Sector, then we'll get into the walkthrough with tips for fast clears. We will be running Arbalist, a Glaive, and another linear fusion rifle. Arbalist will trivialize the barrier champions and doubles as good boss damage. If you don't already have Arbalist, no worries, as if you own Lightfall, you can simply talk to Shah Han at the Cosmodrome and complete this quest. You don't need Arbalist. A pulse rifle will do the exact same thing, it'll just take much longer. The Glaive will destroy unstoppable champions, as well as every other enemy in this Lost Sector without using any ammo. Finally, the linear fusion is to kill the boss at a safe range. For this build, we will take advantage of Void. Your super doesn't matter, you won't even need it. For your grenade, use Vortex. Now for your fragments. We will be taking advantage of Devour, so slot on Echo of Starvation. We will also need Echo of Obscurity. With Invis finishers and Devour, we will be able to rampage through all the ads and they can't do a thing about it. These 2 fragments, when paired with a Glaive, are disgustingly powerful this season for any Lost Sector with unstoppable champions. Finally, you'll want Echo of Persistence to increase your Devour and Invis duration. Your aspects don't matter, run what you want. Now the 3 armor mods I'm about to show you are absolutely necessary. Number 1 is a Siphon mod corresponding to your Glaive. This will help create orbs of power to activate Devour. Now you see my Glaive is Void, so I have on Void Siphon. Number 2 is Firepower. This creates an orb for grenade kills, which is way easier to proc than Siphon mods. Finally, we have Proximity Ward. Remember that Invis Devour combo I told you for melting through ads? This gives you an overshield while finishing, really guaranteeing that process. And that's it for necessary mods. The others don't matter as much, but I recommend copying what I have here for maximum optimization. Now we'll talk about exotics quickly. You truly don't need any. As you see here, I run none, but I'll give my top recommendation for each class. Titans should run Laurely Splendor for extra regen. Yes, it works on non-solar classes. Essentially, if your barricade is charged, this exotic gives you double HP. Warlocks should run the Stag. This will prove very helpful versus the boss and will allow you to peek shot more effectively. Finally, Hunters should use Orpheus Rig for a more deadly super. And now that you know the build, let's hop into the walkthrough. Alright, so hopping right in, first thing you're going to want to do is take care of these 2 Cabal here. You could just throw your nade down, doesn't really matter too much, and then the Unstoppable is going to run up right to you, and you're just going to glaive him down. It's very, very simple. He dies very quickly, and you can't really do much about it, because when he jumps up here, you're going to shoot him once to activate your shield, you'll shield, and then you'll just start shooting him again with your glaive. Not shooting him, just meleeing him. See, we're not using any ammo here, and this Unstoppable is absolutely fried. Then we'll just run up here, and what you're gonna try to do is, you see I'm standing back, I'm trying to bait the next Unstoppable to me. That doesn't always work, but it worked out this time. Now unfortunately, he saw me over here, so I'm gonna have to shoot him here. What you ideally do is bait him behind that rock entrance where I was previously standing, but if he fires his little gun at you, then he will just start heading back like that. But thankfully this time he actually came back, so now we can just stand here, we're perfectly safe. As you can see, he is body blocking the ads from us, so we'll just glaive him down. And now that he's dead, what we're going to want to do is start rampaging on the ads a little bit. Now typically, if you killed him behind that rock, the barrier champion would be standing right where that little purple spot was previously. You'd be able to just start fusioning him down, which is actually what I'm going to do here. But I actually took care of some ads first, so I got a little lucky with the placement, but you know, that'll typically happen. Anyways, after we kill him, now we do have Devour proc, so that means we can easily rampage and kill all of these ads, which is going to be the next step. After you kill all these ads, there's going to be another Unstoppable, and we'll take care of him. But for the rampage, as long as you have Devoured procced, you could just double glaive all of the phalanxes down and finish them. And then you can move on to the next one. Double glaive, finish. Double glaive, finish. Now, if you're going to shoot a Scion, make sure you have another legionary close by to activate your invis. Otherwise, you're going to be in a bit of trouble. Take a lot of damage and not be able to reactivate. Now, typically, I would take care of the Unstoppable from below, but he's followed me up here. I try to bait him down here, but he's not really following me. So I'm just going to end up heading back up and starting the boss DPS. And then the Unstoppable will make his way to me, no problem at all. Here he is now, so we'll just take care of him, and then we'll go back to the boss DPS, and then that's gonna be it. This is an amazing farm as long as you run the build and do the things that I've shown you. You're gonna get regular 3 to 4 minute clears. The beautiful thing is we're killing the Unstoppable with only melee damage, which means all of our heavy and all of our Arbalest special is left over for the boss. So we'll make quick work of him. And yeah, that's gonna be it. Made really quick work of this lost sector, super easy. Now, if you found any value in this video, a subscribe would be super appreciated. These videos are super in-depth content, and I try to make them as useful as possible to everyone, while also being short and to the point. I upload Lost Sector guides every single day, as well as other good Destiny 2 and some Pokemon content. Either way, thanks for watching, and good luck farming, Guardians. See you tomorrow for the next Lost Sector.